Hello, friends. It's my birthday, and I was born in 1998, so we're gonna celebrate by watching something from 1999. Close enough. So this is Tarrant on television. This was a Twitch points request by Quaid. Thank you, Quaid, for using your points on us. So on television or on TV, this was actually on TV, I'm sorry, had 4 different versions. The original version was Clive James on television, which ran from 1982 all the way until 1988. Keith Floyd then took over in 1989 for a 6-episode series that was Floyd on television. Then we had Chris Tarrant, which we're going to watch today, Tarrant on TV from 1990 to 2006. Although, according to this, James apparently returned briefly from 97 to 98 as well. And then recently, they had a couple of episodes with Jeremy Clarkson, of all people, called It's Clarkson on TV. The episode we're going to watch today don't have an exact date, but it's from April of 1999. I also just realized I didn't say anything about what the show's actually about. It just features a number of clips from unusual, often unintentionally amusing television programs and commercials from around the world. So, sounds right up my alley. Whoa! Hold up. Oh, this music sounds familiar. Either I've heard it somewhere else, or it's just something similar to something.
Well, I started trans-channeling about 6 years ago.
You started what?
Almost like my body was suddenly filled with love.
Fuck.
Hello, Peter. How are you today?
What the hell?
Very fine, thank you. So, what is it that you wanted to know?
Where are you from?
I'm from Jupiter.
That's good.
If we're all like that on Jupiter, I think we'll stay down here, don't you, and keep the doors locked. As the number of TV networks multiplies daily, economics dictate the extra screen hours will be filled with cheap programmes featuring members of the public rather than expensive celebrities. Now, not surprisingly, the Japanese, for years market leaders in this field, have devised a television showcase for these weird and not always quite so wonderful performers.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Saturday night spectacular called Superhuman Coliseum, and it features society entertainers like this gentleman.
相当尖ってますよ。はい。
Oh no.
うわうわうわ。ちょっとおじちゃん危ないよ。危ないよおじちゃん。
Oh no. Pull the plug. Her face. She can't believe it. Someone stop this man. Pull the plug. Play the music. Oh yeah, good job.
The nail might be in, but there's definitely a screw loose. But to be fair, I suppose it is a handy skill if you're knocking up a bookcase and you can't find your hammer. On the other hand, you'd be hard-pressed to put the talent displayed in our next act to any use whatsoever.
That's good television. How do you, like... How do you even find out you can do that? Like, how does that come about? How do you figure out that's something you can do? I'd really like to know. And he's blindfolded?
What he may lack as a husband, he more than makes up for as a handy table cigarette lighter. Now, in terms of sheer numbers of population, America, of course, has the widest range of eccentrics to exploit on television.
Hell yeah, brother.
And a show rather accurately titled Over the Edge specialises in bringing the best and the worst of them to the screen. So sit back and enjoy this delightful display given by a New Jersey pest exterminator known in showbiz circles as Bob the Bee Man.
Okay, what I have in this cage is the queen of this hive, which I got and put in this little cage on Wednesday, so I know we'd have her. So we're going to tie this queen cage around Bob's neck. Now he becomes the beehive. I'm also going to
That's the most New Jersey thing I've ever seen.
So the bees think he's a flower. And hopefully by feeding on this sugar syrup, they will decide to leave him alone.
First time I ever put a bee bit on was at a New Jersey Beekeepers Association meeting. It was a 10-minute ordeal. I was a little nervous. Times when they put me on, I wish I wasn't there.
Bob is the former Guinness World Record holder for wearing the biggest beard of bees.
How is there a record for that?
40 pounds. If you kid him about his bees, don't be surprised if he tells you to buzz off.
Good Lord.
Compared to that, knocking a 6-inch nail into a plank of wood with your forehead seems quite normal behaviour.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, back on Superhuman Coliseum, the next performer can only be described as probably human, but the squeamish among you won't find anything remotely super about him.
Oh. Ah. That's fucking weird. Tremendous.
You'll never eat buffalo wings again, will you? That was our little look at the physically weird. Now let's turn to the psychically weird, because there are a growing number of exponents of the paranormal who are able to explore their personal twilight zones for the benefit of the camera. One of the pioneers, based in Florida, is a rather strange
Of course he
man with
is.
an even stranger name, Petro Hoy. Now, he's a self-styled exponent of the paranormal who made a series of programs some years ago which only the bravest could watch. For the faint-hearted, he provided this warning.
Journey into the beyond. There are scenes in the film of paranormal acts which are gruesome and bloody. Warning. This signal will sound before each highly graphic scene. Look away if you are squeamish. Please wait for this second signal before looking back at the screen.
When you are doing a paranormal demonstration, what keeps you from feeling pain?
I move into another world, another dimension, where the medical and scientific laws of this world are unknown, and in that world there is no pain.
Assisted by his wife, Zara, Petro will insert 2 number 6 steel knitting needles through his face and neck without feeling pain. And he'll control the flow of blood which normally would result from this action.
He did warn these squeamish among you to turn away. If you are still with it, I can warn you it's about to get extremely unpleasant.
Petro's flesh resists the second needle as he forces it to pierce through blood vessels and nerves with unbelievable control. Two needles piercing his flesh, without pain, without injury, Petro is living proof of his beliefs.
How conveniently the world of man and science dismisses anything or anyone that does not fall within the 2 + 2 = 4 concept.
What?
In metaphysics and paranormality, we have different rules with different dimensions.
You have brain damage.
Nice to see Jimmy Savile still getting plenty of work. See, ideally, he'd like something to drink after having to endure all that, but unfortunately, his cheeks now make a perfect watering can. Even the extraordinary Petro appears almost normal once you've seen the next clip from an American documentary called The New Believers. Now, it features a man called the Reverend Neville Rowe, a New Zealand computer wizard who went to Arizona to become a past life regressionist and channeler. No,
Arizona's
I'm
weird
not quite
too.
sure what it means either. Apparently, it's very handy for chatting to dolphins thousands of miles away. To the untrained, insensitive viewer, though, it just looks like a man being a boiling kettle.
We are Kachuba. Welcome, dear friends. It is our great delight and pleasure to share this vibration, this time, this space within your world. We are dolphin form, you are human form. And there is no difference between us, my dear friends. We are one in spirit. And you, my friends, have chosen to be here to help bring about a new way of being upon your planet. A new energy that you call the New Age.
This is so cringe.
It is most important to recognize that you are God, that you are infinite, immortal, eternal, and universal. You are a spark of the infinite I am. We are there with you, we are touching you. Some will feel, some will not.
Don't
have
touch
expectation. But allow us to bring you our joy, our love for you, each and every one of you. We, Kachuba, have spoken.
The Reverend Neville Rowe, their dolphin channeler, reenacting classic scenes from Flipper. There do seem to be an awful lot of very odd people all around this planet, don't there? But there's no doubt that the majority of them still live in California.
My angel name is
No, they
San
live in
Fernando
Florida.
Naki. People call me Buddy.
But there's a lot of weirdness here too. Like this guy. I think I've seen this before, actually.
We have spiritual parties at our house. About once every other month. And if you're at all interested, we'll invite you.
I think I've seen that one.
They call him Upton Park because he's a couple of stops short of barking. Join us again after the break in a couple of minutes. Welcome back. It does seem, looking around the TV world, that no matter how fast technology is moving, advertisers still like to get back to basics whenever they can.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. Oh, right there.
Oh, what the fuck? That's what good pussy sounds like.
Trust strawberry condoms. You supply the cream.
What?
I think I'd rather supply the strawberry. The Tell It Like It Is condom commercial was actually produced for the population of the steadfastly Catholic Philippines, where a need to reduce the spread of AIDS clearly outweighs any religious considerations. It seems that the cultures of East and West are coming together fast, especially around the dinner table. Thai and Chinese takeaways are rapidly becoming British national dishes. But will we ever be ordering this next speciality with our pork balls and fried rice? I somehow doubt it.
Oh, scorpion?
After having thoroughly cleaned the scorpions, the skilled chef seasons them with white soya sauce, followed by yellow galanga to get rid of the stench. And
Bro, they must be
release
so
them straight
confused.
into the frying pan.
Why are they
already
putting
filled
soy
with
sauce on
boiling
me?
oil. At this moment in time, the intimidating poisonous scorpion has fallen into the hands and mouth of mortal human beings.
Poor Scorpion.
The scorpion meat is fried and crispy, making it crunchy, delicious, and easy to eat.
มันเหมือนที่เคยทาน
ผมทานคล้ายๆนกเพนกวินนะสำหรับผม
It tastes like tank. Wait a minute.
Even now, there's a man
Hold
at
up.
the South Pole tucking into roast penguin thinking, this doesn't half taste like scorpion.
Yeah.
The trouble is, we in the West have obviously got soft. We just like our food fast without the poison.
Oh, let's go.
My wallet!
Pizza, pizza.
All right.
I've seen this one. Puppers.
You're alive! What a great deal! That's even better! I've got a brother!
Just when you thought things couldn't get any better, now for a limited time, buy 2 Little Caesars Pleasers specialty pizzas loaded with cheese and toppings and get free crazy bread for only $9.98.
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. Let's
The
fucking
only
go.
thing that needs topping in that relentlessly cheerful advert is the gormless bloke who stars in it. A much greater range of emotion.
The crazy bread does go crazy,
An actor
though.
making a burger commercial. He's not required just to display happy. The producer wants sad as well.
The fuck? Oh. Diabetes. She'll break at the Olympic Games, oh god.
Only from America, the idea that you should have your first burger before you can walk. So while the West gorges itself on unlimited fast food, for the people of the Philippines stuck in the poverty trap, there isn't enough junk food to go round.
Oh damn, this is bad.
That UNICEF ad reminds us that the modern Philippines does have a darker side. Over in India, the technology may be improving the way of life, but the traditional methods
glad I didn't try to
can
make a
still
joke
be
out of
the
that.
best.
I was half afraid he was
Over
going
here,
to.
They believe they have the hardest working washers in the world. So we introduced them to a completely new type of washer. The amazing Simpson Encore. These latest Simpson washers have advanced electronics, which make them easier to use. But they're still just as reliable as ever. And don't let the smooth, soft lines fool you. The cabinets are based on a single piece of corrosion-proof steel. Even the lid is metal. So solid as a rock. Simpson, the hardest working washers.
That's good.
That's an award-winning Australian commercial made on location in India. And although the Aussies have a reputation for successful soap operas, the Indians wipe the floor with them. One of their most popular soaps, D-Ray, regularly attracts viewing figures of over 80 million. Little wonder in 1995, while shooting a documentary in Calcutta, Clive Anderson agreed to make a surprise guest appearance on the show, in which he played the Indian equivalent of Grant Mitchell.
Something's missing.
Something's missing? P.
Do you remember that time on holiday in Scotland?
When Uncle Paul broke his leg.
Did he? No, it was, we were on our own together. It was a moment just like this.
No, I'm in Dixie.
No, I'm in Dixie. I'm in Dixie.
No, I'm in Dixie.
No.
No. The fuck?
Clive Anderson's first and hopefully last appearance as a love god. Not quite George Clooney, was he?
No.
His Indian co-star there is called Moon Sen, a sort of Indian equivalent of Vera Duckworth. Like television in the
cool
UK,
name.
some Indian productions have to be made on very low budgets nowadays. In this Bengali action series, you can spot where they've cut corners. In this hunting scene, when they set off, they clearly hadn't any money left in the budget for live animals, so they scrounged any old bits of film from anywhere they could. Look, everybody, there's a black and white elephant.
Oh, shit.
Careful with those drums. You don't want to frighten any wildebeest that might have strayed from South Africa. Look, Bambi. Sadly, they couldn't afford a horse for this bloke, but he seems quite happy being pushed around on a supermarket trolley. Hang on, what's he spotted now? A Kenyan elephant? A leopard from Senegal? Then, weak with excitement, he drops the arrow in front of him and startles a herd of zebra, a couple of giraffe, and hundreds of other species never found in India. This has been a mass breakout from the local zoo.
Good lord.
Very impressive, that. A particularly long-sighted archer there, hunting just outside Delhi and managing to aim at animals 3,000 miles away on the Serengeti.
That's impressive.
I'll leave you with a song and dance production number starring a horde of adoring Indian dancers and the uniquely talented Samantha Fox. Night-night.
Oh, shit.
जाने मन तुमसे मिलने का बना लिया प्रोग्राम इतने में ही स्टेशन आया मैं कितना था खुश भीड़ बहुत थी एक दूजे को लोग कर रहे पुश I am sorry madam I am late traffic jam traffic jam traffic jam traffic jam traffic jam
That's the rules.
जैसे तैसे घर में पहुंचा बिजली सी है गिरी तेरा सर्वेंट बोला मैडम अभी गई दिल्ली पहुंच पसीना माथे का मैं दौड़ा
Oh no.
पैसेंजर ने लिफ्ट मुझे दे करके किया सपोर्ट
You liar, you better Jenna. Oh! You cheater, you liar, you better Jenna.
ओए कुड़िए, ओए स्वीटी, मेरे पास तू आना 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 ओए कुड़िए, ओए स्वीटी, मेरे पास तू आना आना आना
What the fuck is going on? What's the budget for this?
Come on. Nacho. I wanna feel your body. Touch me.
ओए यार कुड़ी करंट मारती है यार ओए यार कुड़ी करंट मारती है यार
He's talking about going to the airport. I thought he was gonna get stuck in a traffic jam. A little disappointed.
Traffic jam. I'm sorry, madam. I'm late because of traffic jam.
That's the kind of shit I like. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure some people don't like those kinds of shows, but that shit's right up my alley. I love shows like that. Unfortunately, even though the show ran for quite some time, for whatever reason, we could only find like 10 episodes of the Chris Tarrant version on YouTube, which is weird considering how long he was the host. There's probably more somewhere if I look hard enough. It seems also there's more episodes of the Clive James version. So if you'd be interested in me seeing the Clive James version next, I would be down for that. So yeah, that was my reaction to Tarrant on TV. If you want to see more of the Chris Tarrant version, Clive James version, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video description down below, as well as names of all my patrons. If you didn't know, you could be a patron of me for as low as $1 or £1, and you get extra reaction videos, as well as reading your comments up to date early, sometimes more. With all that being said, though, my name is Taffy Scenes, and been at my reaction to Tarrant on TV, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.